Good afternoon. My name is Amanda WhiteEagle, and I'm running for our 92nd Assembly District Representative here in Western Wisconsin. I'm so happy to join you today. I think that there are a lot of issues that are really important to rural and Western Wisconsin. I'm running because my mom, who's nearly 70, isn't retiring, not necessarily because she doesn't want to, but because her health care is tied to her employment. I've talked to many families across Western Wisconsin, across our 92nd, that healthcare is such an important feature, and we need to expand Badger Care. We need to make sure it's accessible for all of our community members. Also, I think another really important issue that we have to think about is access to rural broadband, and that's been highlighted by the pandemic. You can see that children need access for school. Families can have access for things like teleworking or telemedicine. And right now, during the pandemic, it's highlighted what we need access for. And this is everything. It's even our small businesses that need access. Education is another issue that I think is really important. Our children, we want to make sure that they're able to come back to our communities with a first-class education. I went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison for undergrad and the University of Wisconsin Law School for graduate school, and I understand the importance of the Wisconsin idea and the importance of giving back. Pre-K through 12 is an area that could use a lot of support. We have great educators here in our district, but they need to have the resources in order to be successful. So all of those together is what caused me to want to run for office. And it's so important right now for women to take action. I think the Biden-Harris ticket is something that will really move forward Wisconsin women. And we have a lot of really great opportunities. And we see people, and when I'm talking to folks, I know we have this idea of, oh, we're Midwestern nice, we don't necessarily want to talk about politics. But every family that I've talked to for an extended period of time has said that they're just really tired of being divided, that now is the time where we need inclusivity, where we need to feel as though we're a part of something. And I believe the Biden-Harris ticket is going to be that possibility for us. So I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to speak today and an opportunity to be a part of this. I'd like to introduce Sasha Launer, professional flutist, and Sarah Bonomo, professional clarinetist from San Francisco, California. And again, thanks for being a part of this and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
My name is Sasha Launer.
And I'm Sarah Bonomo.
Sarah Bonomo, and we are two professional classical musicians that live in the Bay Area. I live in Oakland, California.
And I live in San Francisco.
And we are just so excited to be joining you guys for Women Taking Back Wisconsin. We are so freaked out by this election and what's happening with our government and our country. And we're just so stoked that you guys are here participating in this weekend of action. And we're so thrilled to be able to be a part of it. So thank you so much. And thank you to the organizers of this event for putting it all together and for having us. We're so glad that you're making calls and writing postcards and trying to get out the vote. This is super duper important. But it's also important to practice self-care and not just run yourself ragged thinking about politics and all the time. So that's where we come in. We're super excited to be bringing you 3 different duets today that are written. They were actually originally written for 2 flutes, but we're going to play them on flute and clarinet. So the first piece that we're going to play for you is by George Philipp Telemann. And he was a German composer, and he lived from 1681 to 1767. And duets are actually, they're pretty cool because they are taken from a group of canonic sonatas. He wrote 6 of them, and basically it's just written for, it's one part. It's just, if you look at the music, there's not, it looks like this, and there's not music written for 2 instruments. It's just one line, and it's kind of like row, row, row your boat. So I start, and then a little while later, Sarah comes in, and it sounds really beautiful when you play it a little bit delayed, like a round. So there's 3 movements. The first movement is fast, and the tempo marking is vivace. The second movement is slow, it's adagio, and the third movement is fast again, allegro. So we hope you enjoy this canonic sonata by George Philip Telemann. that was so fun. So this next piece is by another German composer named Karl Stamitz. He lived from 1745 to 1801. And this is a duet for the two of us. It's actually for two flutes, but me and Sarah are going to play it. This duet also has 3 movements. The first one is fast, called Allegro. The second one is slow, and it's a romance. It's very pretty. And the third one is fast, and it's called Un poco presto. So we hope you enjoy Stamitz's first duet, Opus 27. Yay, Stamets. I love that
Yay.
piece. So cute.
Very cute.
So we have one more piece for you guys today before you go back to your phone banking and your postcard writing, which we are so appreciative of you for doing. We know it's like, can be really tough work what you guys are all doing, but we're so appreciative of it because this is how we're going to win. This is how we're going to get out the vote and make sure that we don't have 4 more years of Trump. But to distract us all from the terrors of the world right now, we're going to play for you one more duet. And this is by a composer named Franz Doppler. And he was born in the Austrian Empire. But most of his life he lived and played music in Hungary, and he was a flute player. And Sarah, do you have any special connections with Hungary?
Yeah, actually, my family is Hungarian and most of my family lives in Hungary.
Sarah's amazing at playing Hungarian music. I've played like several pieces by Hungarian composers with Sarah, and she's awesome at it. So, okay, this Doppler, this composer, he had a brother and they both played flute. And so they played these duets, and usually you play flute like this, but they would stand next to each other and one of them would play like this and the other one would play like this. I guess they would play like backwards with each other so that they were like a mirror image. So just imagine that you're in Hungary in the mid 1800s and you're watching 2 flute players mirror image of each other play this piece. Or you can just enjoy hearing me and Sarah play it. We're not even both playing the flute. But I think it's still a really cool piece and we hope you enjoy it. Awesome. Thank you so much again for everyone for tuning in and for being a part of this weekend of action, and for all the amazing women out there who are taking back Wisconsin and taking back our country.
Yes, female power.
Yes, lady power. So we hope that you have a really great rest of your weekend. Lots of strength to you guys making phone calls. You're doing awesome. And thank you again to all the organizers of this weekend for setting it all up and for having us. We're really glad that we were able to be part of this.
Thanks, everyone.
Well, thank you so much. That was an amazing thing for a Sunday afternoon. I was really happy to hear Hungarian music, and it's not exactly how I expected to have my Sunday. But I do want to thank all of you who are on this call, because our next event from 3 to 5 is phone banking, and it is so important, especially during the pandemic. The amount of help that you're providing to Wisconsin candidates, it's just amazing, because right now the only way to safely talk to people is over the phone. And so just so appreciative of the work that you're doing. Don't forget to join us. We have at 6:30 the closing night event with Glennon Doyle and Beanie Feldstein. So again, that's at 6:30. I'd like to thank everybody for everything. So enjoy your Sunday.